Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 2 in a best-of-3 showdown here for MDL Macau. NaVi now trailing OG 0-1 in the best-of-3. I'm LD, I'm joined here by Winter. It really was anyone's game in Game 1, Winter, but OG they made the smarter decisions down the stretch.
OG's turn to ban.
Good game. Fun game.
Do want to mention OG picked Dyer for this one, so Dyer appears to be the choice.
Did they... they want to toss... no. NaVi should be picking, right?
Yeah, no, the NaVi first pick, and
okay.
then OG with the Dyer. So Dyer definitely the preferred side.
I like Dyer too. The camps, easier to farm on the off lane. The triple camps. If you're like Medusa or the Gyrocopter. You can farm all 3 camps at once.
Both of whom were banned last game. This game though, NaVi, they get some targeted bans out. They banned the Puck and the Naga.
10 seconds remaining. Turn to ban.
That's interesting.
So they banned what? Bane and Shadow Demon? Was it? No, they banned Dragonite.
Dragonite was banned last game. Yeah, so he's probably slipping through here, unless OG want to remove him right now. Obviously, the Our Spirit is going to be available. The Tusk will be out there. Fly's Shaman is removed by OG.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, Winter Wyvern is still in the pool, and the last game no one picked Elder Titan, and this time it's banned. Morphing Dota, they are first pick, they're gonna pick one hero, and then they're gonna see the enemy pick 2 heroes, then like, time for Morphing.
OG banning out the Shadow Demon, so pretty standard as far as the bans go in the meta, but just a little unusual perhaps, I guess, in the series with the Puck and Naga bans. So what does NaVi want here? First pick. It will be the Wyvern. And then we'll see what OG retaliate with.
Was banned. This hero was banned last game.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen a lot of big Wyvern plays this tournament. So.
Yeah, has NS,
Ogre, though that's not really a hero OG runs as much.
Yeah, Ogre, NS,
OG's turn to pick.
Yeah, why mess with a formula that works? Just get that Jerax Tusk again.
I mean, the hero provides a lot, to be fair. Roshan control, the sharp blocks for the early game, so you have your offlane. He has a stun that goes through magic immunity, has a save. What more can you ask from a support, man?
Well, and with Jerax, it's like the hero has like an extra ability to just teleport up and down cliffs, out of sprouts, you know.
No morphing for you, bro.
OG grabbing the AA, and also great against the Wyvern as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice here because you look at the ban. Last game no one picked Elder Titan, right? And they banned Elder Titan now.
It's the Frost game, Winter. It's only fitting. You're casting. It is winter here. I guess it's not really ever winter in Macau, but we'll forget that. And we've got 3 frosty heroes. Who's next? Crystal Maiden?
Lich. Nah.
It's the ice meta, as someone in chat said. I like that.
This is as far as we will get. But now back to the Slaughter Wyvern. Some teams would prefer the Sand King plus Wyvern. We've seen that a lot in the group stage. But, yeah.
Really good at dealing with the physical damage, and obviously good at dishing it out for NaVi.
I mean, it's a combo with the Wyvern. You amplify... Oh no, you use the haste on the curse target, so it's an easy kill. Straightforward, you know? Nothing too fancy.
I mean, in theory, your supports can kill almost anyone if they get a good curse and drop the Corrosive Haze. And NaVi will still ban out the Morph here, with OG grabbing the AA.
You don't want to morph, and you don't want the morph on the other side.
Yeah, it's just... This is the no water zone. It's only ice allowed in here.
10 seconds remaining.
So what are like the cores you expect to see, Winter? We've got all our supports out on the field.
OG, you want some magic hero.
Radiant
Because it's
team
Wyvern.
ban.
You want someone that can actually dish some like mixed
OG's
damage,
turn
physical
to pick.
/ magic, so you can deal with the embrace. Co-embrace, so yeah, that's number one. I mean, Shadowfiend is mixed. Shadowfiend is like mixed damage, but he's banned. The other mixed
10
damage here will be like
seconds
something like
remaining.
Ember. Ember Gyrocopter is still there.
5
Medusa is still
seconds
there.
remaining.
Yeah, Ember has not been very popular.
Yeah, only a few teams actually use it. Yeah.
The heroes that people are running, there's like the Dragon Knight, the Death Prophet, the Shadowfiend just got banned, as you mentioned.
That Prophet is good for
The
NaVi.
Viper and Razor.
Yeah, but that Prophet is good for NaVi, the Slada and the Wyvern. But there's Ice Blast to deal, like, if he doesn't like to deal with Ice Blast, because you die easily from that. Can't life drain. But it's good with the first two heroes that they picked. OG on the other hand, these two heroes can go with a lot of stuff. Like I said, I still think they need some mixed magic hero, like magic plus physical hero. Doom is like doesn't reveal too much. It's like a pick that can fit with a lot of different lineups. But he is like single target hero, so he doesn't deal with like Navi's PL or CK very well.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and their whole lineup is not especially geared to
5
deal with those
seconds
heroes,
remaining.
but some of the carries that are in the pool, as you mentioned, the Dusa, the Gyro, both available. So maybe OG aren't really afraid of a PL type pick at this point.
That's true, but the next pick, right? They have to pick something first, and Navi can wait for that pick before deciding whether they want to go for the PL, the CKL, or whatever, like the illusion hero.
Yeah, there's also a ban available. We'll see the Razor now, grabbed by NaVi,
And
which keeps
this is
it
what I said
flexible
about
as well.
yeah. This is what I said about the last pick, last game when they were at this third pick junction. It's like a hero that you can just pick at the third phase. I mean the third section when you have the two support opening, because Razor can go to
10
any lane.
seconds remaining.
And if it puts your opponent in like a tough decision here.
5 seconds
Okay,
remaining.
what do we pick here? Razor makes Medusa like like a few heroes are not good when Razor is around, like DK, you don't really want to pick him. But then you don't really know where the Razor could be going. He could go anywhere. And you have to make sure that your lanes are not that weak.
Not a great Doom target either, generally.
Yeah. Razor, Death Prophet, Lashrak, those are heroes that don't really, and obviously Wraith King, but probably not gonna see a Wraith King.
His Majesty is offended at your lack of respect.
Come on, he's not a very good hero, decent hero. I mean,
That I cannot argue with, but he's still offended. Okay.
He's offended by Osfrog. Where's my buffs? Give me more buffs, please.
Isn't he? He's actually OP Frog now, Winter. He's changed his title.
I mean, I've seen certain games that Wraith King is really good with the like a push strat with his minions. I've seen that work well.
All right, they will grab the Dusa. So
yeah, because they're worried about the PLCK whatever, the illusion hero, because the first three heroes are not good at dealing with illusions, especially when you have the Doom.
And I don't really feel like Gyro is a hero that OG is that eager to run.
Yeah, but then the thing is like the Razor, that Medusa is likely to be
5 seconds remaining.
like only on the safe lane, because you don't want to match up Dusa against Razor mid if you can avoid it.
So we're looking for an S4 Doom off lane, a safe lane Dusa, and then what kind of mid do you want against this Razor?
I mean, you could still put Dusa mid and maybe like draft like some space making safe lane for no-tail. I mean, even though the matchup is not so good, but I think maybe they will still do it. And you send one of the supports, or maybe both of the supports, to help the Dusa. Because I think Dusa is more suited for the mid lane, the hero, because you're closer to the ancients, and because there's this thing you want to do with Dusa, right? You stack ancients, and then when you run out of mana, you go to the ancients and you use your Mystic Snake and you drain mana. Well, that's once again a very good PL pick, because PL is also very good against Medusa in the lane. Let's say if they want to do mid PL, because you can always dodge the snake with your doppelganger,
10
and you have
seconds
higher
remaining.
base damage with the rush, and
5
at level 1 you also
seconds
still have higher
remaining.
base damage than Dusa. So you're going to be able to take all the creeps, deny the creeps.
And OG, if they don't have their ultimates, are going to have a very tough time with this PL. Especially if he gets ahead.
They're gonna need like a space making hero now because Doom is like also a hero that farms a lot. So I
So
guess
a
one of the other,
no-tell space maker.
yeah.
Ideally, someone who can like start a fight is like a. I mean, who would that be? Void. That's kind of greedy though. It's not really
Monkey, I don't know,
space
like
maker.
maybe a monkey, but Wyvern,
Do you run a
Starter,
one
both.
position Doom? Pick something else for the offlane? Is that crazy?
Not sure if it's a good idea, but possible. But I don't think they'll do it.
How about a brood mother?
10 seconds
Just
remaining.
Not bad.
destroy
Actually,
the
not bad.
lanes.
Like, that's not bad.
5
That's
seconds
actually
remaining.
gonna make Navi have problems with
Radiant
their
team
lane.
pick.
So smart, Larry David. So smart.
Navi are smarter. They ban it. So OG will have to find another answer. Would be very risky as far as the draft goes.
10 seconds remaining.
So right now with the
5
Brood out of
seconds
the
remaining.
pool, I don't think there's any more like problematic heroes they're gonna face. They just need to make sure that they get good matchup because I believe the Razor. If I'm them right now, I'll be thinking maybe I'll just do the Razor against Doom. So that's a very good matchup in the lane. Then PR against Medusa. Then I'll pick a hero that general can like be okay on his own, like maybe some clockwork as Beastmaster hero. Beastmaster's banned, so clockwork as
We've seen the Omni quite a bit in the past for general. Is this an Omni game?
Not bad, but there's Doom.
But there's Ice Blast, there's Doom. Yeah, it's maybe
Yeah,
not the best
I actually
game.
kind of like Clockwork. Clockwork's pretty good against Doom anyway.
Very
Good Space
annoying
Maker.
too.
Yeah. Or the Sand King. Yeah, Sand King is also available. It gives them the like team fight and setup. Sand King, Sada, Wyvern. We've seen this kind of like trio stun heroes a lot. Or even a Nyx off lane because there's a Dusa, yeah?
Oh, wouldn't you know?
Yeah, it's GG Dusa, haha.
How much are they paying you, Winter?
Uh,
OG now.
$322 BTS dollars.
Oh, well, you negotiated a very poor deal, let me tell you.
10 seconds remaining.
OG.
Well,
fifth
because
pick.
I'm negotiating with you.
BTS
5
bucks.
seconds remaining.
Ugh. I'm so sorry, Winter. OG, Tiny, the final pick.
Space Maker, yes, Space Maker. He's gonna buy dagger and make space.
This lineup needs a lot of farm, though.
And they're gonna lose their lanes, I think. Okay, Tusk is gonna help the Doom, but it's still against a raid. Oh, it's a mid Razor. Okay, mid Razor, then the things will be different because Doom will lane better against the PL. Okay, so this is better for this is better for OG, if that's the case.
And is this just like a comfort thing as far as why they're laning it that way?
Maybe, but I still think the better like matchup is PL against Dusa, but they're not gonna do it, so never mind. So for OG right
10
now,
seconds remaining.
their safe lane is okay if it's Nyx alone.
5 seconds
But I think
remaining.
the Wyvern and Stada are stronger than the Tusk and AA early.
Great
in the early
Nyx game as well. There's a lot of easy carapaces here with the Doom,
Yeah,
the Tiny,
true.
and then the Monoburn is going to own the Dusa potentially.
Doom, Tiny, Tusk also, you can carapace the shards easily.
Could be a big game for General, who's taken over quite a few in the past with that Nyx. One of his strongest heroes for sure. So overall, Winter, 1-0 OG lead, but who do you like better in this game?
Of course, the Nyx, bro.
Nyx. I can't fault you for that. Yeah, I like Navi's draft better as well. I'm gonna say Navi too. So that would give us a game 3, which of course I think is what everyone wants. There's another chance at some more beautiful Dota. Last game a long one, a fairly grueling one. About a hour long it was. But we get into game 2 now. The teams will reset. OG looking to close NaVi out, and they do
First
the
blood,
immediate smoke for NaVi straight away.
NaVi wants to do the same thing, place an early ward, but I think OG's gonna use their smoke to kill because they have Tusk and air. If they can actually get a first blood on Rezo, that will help him in the lane a lot. I think that is the plan here.
OG also smoking up, but the ward just unfortunately not going to see them coming.
Who is going to die, Larry David?
This is a scary snowball. This could really hurt.
Who is going to die?
It's Roger! Oh, good positioning though.
Oh, Dandy's gonna die?
Dandy,
Or maybe
Dandy, Dandy. Oh, that is the wrong cliff, my friend. They catch him up, the shards pushing him out!
Okay, so much hype of someone dying and then, never mind.
That never happens to Jerax.
That's what we said about Afu yesterday. Oh, Afu never misses his stuff, you know, and then he missed his stuff the whole game.
But you know you're a good player, right, when everyone's talking about it. A lesser Earth Spirit or Tusk, you'd be like, you know, it happens. Mistakes get made. So let's see how NaVi's lanes will shake out. They are going to control these bounty runs for now. Give one to Dendy, one to S4, down towards bottom as the Doom going for that creep pull that we've seen a lot of. Chrysize will get a bounty in return. No one to stop the Doom pull.
Pull, double pulls. Doom is gonna pull and two heroes pull top. Oh, can they kill with the block here? They need to have...
Sick little play, right into the shards. OG getting clever, and Roger going down. Nice kill there for OG to get the game started.
So that's the first blood they missed earlier.
That was special tactics right there. Tossing the shards under the tower. Some style points for OG. I'm not done yet. They're hunting General back. And looking for him. They get him with the shards. He's got a lot of regen. He goes for the 2-hero stun. Tries to run away. OG still hunting.
It's a Nyx with 2 mangoes, bro.
Well, apparently OG don't care. They are still chasing this man. They're punching him. And they continue pursuit. They drive him all the way back. Hate shards thrown out by Jerax. Keeping the creeps where he can't last hit them. Oh no. So many last hits were not gotten this day. And meanwhile in the mid lane, while this angry dive is happening, the courier is going to go down. Chaos erupting as they look for resolution. It's the follow-up. Pretty good static link, but he's got the early mana shield. Will stay alive. So Nyx is laying off to an awful start. The mid lane not doing so hot for OG meanwhile.
I mean, you know why he's tanking the creeps there, right? He just like saw that this is gonna happen. Now the creeps is going to go to the tower. So I don't think it's an awful start for Nyx, so he's gonna get more levels here.
Yeah, it did have to burn through a couple tangos, but still has the double mangoes, so he'll definitely be able to stay in the lane.
Another missed shots. And by the way, bro.
What, bro?
Check the CS, bro. The Razor is owning.
Yeah, Dendy feeling comfortable. Rezo not having fun, and continue sapping that damage. Not a whole lot Dusa can do right now.
Yeah, I think maybe that's like the idea why they wanted to have this matchup. Because this matchup wins Dusa more. The PR like is a good matchup against Dusa, but it won't win so hard. Razor wins the matchup harder. But at the same time, because the PR is at bottom, right, this is a trade-off. The Doom will get more on the bottom lane because it's not a Razor.
Meanwhile, for OG, Tony having a good time farming over towards top.
3-man mid, bro, NaVi, diving towers.
Top lane, no tail, no more mana to work with. But continues to harass General. Is able to get his experience now, though, so he's very happy about that.
Yeah, I told you he's fine with just now.
Well,
you said he's having a hard time.
I don't need the attitude, Winter. Okay, get a snack or something. You need a Snickers. You're giving me too much negativity right now.
If you give me a break, man.
You had a break. You had like a 30-minute break in between the games. You clearly wasted it. That's not my fault.
So creep-wise, Doom is having a super good time. 15 last hits, PR 16. Like, Dusa is awful. 3 last hits, like the Nyx. Oh my god. Stack entrance for me, please.
Roger moving in top as well, but not going to go for this. So they're trying to give General a little help now that Dendy's lane is secure. Obviously, Dusa definitely here capable of coming back, but she's got a lot of work to do to get back in this game.
As long as you have stacks for her. But if Razor's denying like majority of the creeps, she won't have the level to farm stacks. That is the problem too. Okay,
Overall
Jax
thoughts
is
here
gonna-
on the lanes with all the rotations, the early courier kill, the early kill, and the Dusa struggles.
It's quite even, but I will favor Navi because Navi's poorest hero is the Nyx. Among the 3 cores, it's quite even, but the Nyx is poor for Navi, and for OG, it's the Dusa that's poor.
You'd rather
So I
have a
think
poor
that-
Nyx.
Yeah, of course, Nyx, you don't need gold, you just need arcane boots and levels, then you Gucci.
And he's level 4, you know, he's getting the experience that he needs.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, I think this is better for them.
The numbers back
then
you
again-
up. It's a 1500
Yeah, but-
gold lead for Navi.
Yeah, but then again, like you said, Medusa is good at like catching up as long as he has like stacks and whatnot. And Soneko is like, I think Wyverns doing this have been like really effective recently. I've seen like a lot of teams do this with the Wyvern. They go to the off lane,
They might
shoot
go
it.
a no-tail here. He's in pretty far. Crush available. Hesitating. Going for fly instead. No, just a little harass. Not going to commit.
Yep. Tiny is still not an easy kill with the toss back and still pretty tanky.
Yeah, they do have the mango in general, so they're definitely thinking about it, but he's a little too durable. Meanwhile, mid, they almost got Dundee. OG.
The Doom coming in. I'll give you a hand, bro. Thanks, bro, but we didn't get the kill, but I got some last hits out of it. But I'm still level 4.
OG
I mean,
can-
at this stage, I think it's like, you remember yesterday's game, like one of the games where it was, oh no, it wasn't you, I was casting with Parker. The team was losing one lane, but they decided to just own the other lane instead of I was VP.
Snowball rolling in mid. They want to shut down Dendi, and they might just be able to do it. Shards coming through. The Doom committed as well. Soneko not able to do a whole lot. Tries to cold embrace him, but surrounded by quite a few. Dendi will go down. OG still grabbing the kill, and now they might get a second. Carapace. That's a Nyx. He's tanky, but OG are persistent. Keep on going forward, looking a few more auto tech shards. Pushes him away again. And back to safety.
Yep, both the offlaners in mid.
Radiant's
Now,
middle
Crystallize
tower
is
under
perhaps
attack.
the unspoken winner of this. Just hitting creeps bottom lane. Uncontested for now.
Happy life. So OG's gonna use their shrine. They have what, 3 stacks of ancients here? But Dusa is still in no no levels, not enough levels to farm this.
And Navi know as well. They've got the ward up, so they may try to contest if OG go for
Doom
that.
is going to be level 6, so I think one of the supports or maybe 2 of them should go bottom. Like Doom on PR is easy kill. They should be moving to bottom soon. And No-Tail should be okay alone right now. He has bottle and power trades. He should be fine. They have to like try to help the Dusa right now. He's having too hard of a time.
And they have kind of been parking free in the area as of late. And, you know, now that the Tiny's got the pointing grow, gets the status resistance, the armor becomes much more difficult to kill. Good wards here for both teams. Able to track their opponent's progress.
Yeah, last game OG had really good wards. And they dewarded, like I said, a lot of Navi wards. They were reading the game very well.
I haven't seen those D wards this time. I guess Navi must have changed it up.
Oh, they have a bottle on the tusk. Ah, interesting. Run around, refill bottles with runes. And still, I think they should be using the Doom, like trying to use the Doom soon. They have to, but one of the supports need to rotate down to the bot lane to get the kill. Try to make, even if they don't get the kill because Navi TPs and saves the PL, it should be still a good move, like to relieve the pressure from the other lanes.
Jerax rotating, moseying down towards that bottom lane. Rezo
Yeah,
just
two
back to the
two
jungle.
wards on both the ancients, but they find him.
They do find him. Can they kill him? There's backup in the neighborhood. Snowballs up, dodges away from the crush, and oh, even grabs the bounty rune. Jerax just styling here. 3 bounty runes now for OG. Gets off a follow-up crush. Backs away. The snake chasing Roger. Oh, the shards again, just off the mark. We'll get back to safety.
Nyx is 5.5. He's actually a lot less level than his Doom. His Doom is 7.5. But they still haven't really used the Doom. I think this needs to happen soon. They have to use
General
it.
has a DD. Is there any chance of a kill here? It's to level
Bro,
5.
he's
so
he's alone. How?
No, on the AA, I meant, not on him.
Oh,
But
okay.
toss back in the tower. Well, there's a chance of a kill. Maybe the wrong kind of kill, though. General has to TP out. Back to the tower, so it doesn't waste too much time.
Because this supports right now, they're going to they're gonna be very annoyed once this general Nyx gets level 6. They're gonna have to have place sentries around. That's gonna make them poor. And mid lane, Jerax seems like he's gonna be A-okay here.
NaVi still
This
camping out this
Dusa-
Nyx. Just want to make sure he gets a 6.
Yep, this Dusa is
Avalanche
still having
Cold
a hard
Feet
time.
into a toss. General gets off the carapace, whiffs the stun on No Tail, and although he hits the AA, that's not good enough. Down he goes despite the defense. And they might lose the Slardar too, because Jarek's sweeping in from the south. Roger, dodging away from this, heads to the right, keeps on scurrying. Can they cut him off? Jarex is there. Crush. They can cage him in a little bit. Nope, maybe not. Roger dodged that one easily, but not 4 heroes. Every time Roger moves, it seems like more are on pursuit. So 4 roll up the hill. No, they don't make it.
He's fine.
All those little things not quite going. You say he's fine. The toss says maybe not, but nothing to cancel that TP.
Bro,
We'll
he,
make it
he like
home.
you see what he did there? He like the right click was going to him. He dropped his tranquils, so he keeps the move speed. That's why he escaped, and then he picks the tranquils up again.
So many little things just not quite going their way, like the snowball just barely not making it up the hill.
Yeah, because of that little thing that he did, he had the move speed from the tranquils. Summarize.
What is your problem, man? Jesus fucking
Okay.
Christ. Take
Nyx
it
is level
easy.
6. Nyx is level 6 now.
You could just be impressed about the good play. There's no need for the negativity. Oh, Fly is
Okay.
gonna go down.
PMA.
Good pick by General. And now has the Vendetta. Gets the Gloves of Haste. Midas. On the way.
Doom. They're gonna use their Doom. Smoked up, S4. Like, they want to kill this. Okay, Razor. Should be dead. Should be, but don't know yet.
Going for Dendy. Roll comes in. Slardar in position. Could get up a decent crush. The Doom actually on the Slardar. That's a real presidential play there. Secret Service Roger to the rescue. They'll take
That
the
was
bullet
actually
for the Razor.
That was good for Navi though. Smoke and Doom use on a support.
I think it was just a misclick because the Slardar was right on top of him.
No, I think he just wanted to Doom the Sada because the
Really?
Sada was gonna stun them. Yeah, I think he just changed his mind.
Well, either way, good news for NaVi. This Dendy
Bad
will
news for Razor. Razor is still poor.
does have the stack though, and probably going to see more of those from OG. So certainly capable of getting back in this game.
This tower's gonna go down soon, so Navi seems like they're gonna be the first ones to claim a tower here. Put even more pressure on the OG side. Supports are going to have to find. Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
big TP in, no tail committing, Ava, toss, Doppelganger, try to run, Crystallize, no, gonna fight it out, gets the help from Seneko, but it's not enough. 1, make it 2, Jerax with the double, and while this is happening, they also dodge a Navi smoke
Yeah.
gank.
They're greedy though. Like Navi wanted to do 2 things at once. They were invading the jungle, they're trying to look for the Dusa and place a ward, and on top of that they're trying to push like the tier 1. Like the idea is like they are not on the map, so the enemy would think that they're going to bottom, so they would try to do the other things, you know, try to avoid the fight there. But OG defended and the Medusa was not in the jungle that they were looking for.
Roger getting the ward down here, but Navi not finding the kill, so yeah, 2 for the price of the 1. Maybe they can steal the Ancients. That would be big for Navi. Denny's gonna try, but it's tough to
gonna
kill
be
these by
long,
himself.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very slow to do it.
His ult has
Sure.
worn off.
But right now they have to find a way to get levels on these 2 supports. Now, actually, both of the team supports are. No, OG has higher levels on their supports. They're both almost level 6, but Navi's supports are not close to level 6 yet.
Spending so much time around this mid lane, they do have eyes on the Dusa. Maybe General can set up a gank here, that ward that was placed from low to high, but just look at the positioning of OG. They're ready for this maneuver, and Rezo playing it safe. Back near the tier 2. Navi can't find the opening. TP out from Roger. A lot of time invested here by Navi trying to set up these ganks, but they're not amounting to a whole lot. So, after a great start, the game turns. OG slowing it down, getting their farm. They've got their level 6 on fly as well, and catching up nicely.
OG is happier to slow play the game. They have Doom and Medusa. I think these two are stronger later against the PR Racer duo. And No-Tail gets his dagger from that kill, and he's so far doing a good job at keeping up his farm, and he needs to be the one opening space for the team right now. Very, very important. He blinks away once he picks up his dagger, and he has his bottle, so he's going to refill it.
Uh-oh, Invis picked up, but OG are ready here with the sentries for the Nyx, I imagine. This could be real bad for Roger. Just wants to walk up that cliff. That's a no-go zone. They cold feed him, and he just keeps on going. All right, he'll just head to the north. He'll make it out, but meanwhile, OG with the Blink debut, straight onto mid. Ice Blast coming through. They'll look to nail Dendi here, and they do drop him dangerously low, almost in the shatter range. One more auto attack gets the kill. The Doom committed for that as well. So another important kill as OG laid this 8-1. Oh, more one-sided than I realized. Roger now taking Infernal Blade, toss, and dead. OG just ready for the Na'Vi aggression.
Yep, but net worth they're not like leading too much, even though they have so many kills. And now the Nyx has Hand of Midas. Yeah, that is very, very big for this hero, because he does a lot with the levels, you know, because he's a hero that doesn't farm very well. So Midas helps him a lot.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
So overall, are you okay with the way the game's developing if you're Na'Vi?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. Even though I said OG is like more happy to play slow, but oh wait.
Here we go. Abatos, Ice Blast. Oh, maybe now you're not happy. Dendi shatters instantly. Roger into the pit. There's no escape there. Tries to time the crush right. The curse comes through. They will get a sacrificial trade as Jerax goes down, but still well worth it. The Diffusal Blade's ready though. Crystallize just pounding into resolution. He might find multiple kills in this fight. The Deucer would be huge. One more Lance scores that, and now back for Fly with General joining the fight. It's not over yet for Na'Vi. Could try for Fly. No, they want No-Tail. They want the core. Stun from General. Oh, still cooling down.
I mean, Na'Vi is really good at this though. Abusing the item timings. PR just got his Diffusal. They made a smoke. They win a fight.
That looked like just such a bad fight that would break the game open for OG, but PL comes in at the right time.
Yeah, that's why you've been seeing a lot of these like mid-game movements that are very successful for Na'Vi, because they understand that which item is going to allow them to do a certain move that will yield them a sizable bounty, get a tower, or win a huge fight. Yeah, but I was saying, my point was like, you were asking me about the Na'Vi, whether they are comfortable with a slow game, right? With the pace of the game, even though it's against the Duisa and Doom.
Oh, Soneko's not comfortable with the pace of this game. No-Tail quickly dunks him.
Yeah, I think they might be okay though, because Nyx is really good against Duisa, so you have that taken care of in the late game. Sort of, you know. So the Medusa doesn't feel as like super OP late game. Oh, bot lane. Roger in trouble.
Punch him. Drop him down. Still alive. Out cold feet. It's gonna tick in, and that's enough for the kill as General hits Jerax, then turns back for the stun on Fly. Drums are gifted to the AA, tries to get away. Goes for the TP out. Knows there's not a whole lot to cancel that with the stun already used by the Nyx, and away he goes. And meanwhile, No-Tail just shoving in that top lane. So looks like a tier 1, second tier 1 of the game. Going the way of OG.
Slowly building up a lead, because the tiny Doom, Dusa, they're all very good at farming creeps. Doom gets small gold from the Devour, then Medusa and Tiny clears out waves easily. Ice Blast gonna miss? Oh no.
Yeah, so they up on Dendi, and looks like they should be able to kill him off. OG, another, and the hits just keep on coming. No-Tail leaping forward. They grab the General kill as well. 15-3, and the gold lead is starting to now tip pretty heavily in favor of OG.
This 3-man gang squad is actually getting so much done. The Taz, the Doom, and the Tiny with his Blink. Like this Nyx right now, he has to be the one like trying to, after you get the Midas is fine, but you have to try to scout and give information and look for their rotations, because right now is the time for the Star to get his Blink, and PR will obviously still keep farming. Wyvern is going to push out lanes, he's not going to look for gang. So this Nyx has to be the one making space, or at least, you know, information for his team. Find information.
Jumping in again, No Tail committing with the backup of Jerax, the Ice Blast coming through. So Neko, no heals for you, sir. Punched up in the air. Back down to earth, will end up falling. The trade should be Jerax. Pretty low with the corrosive haze, but no, has the stick, he might live. Shards himself to the high ground. Roger still chasing this out. Has the crush, not done just yet. The cold feet turns him away. General coming in for the rear, can probably get the kill, the carapace, but Jerax just rolls his way out of it. Shards them off, can't believe this, man. J God indeed, and now might even Roger. Roger has to back off. Played them like a fiddle there, and meanwhile, bottom back onto Dendi. The pain continues despite the great start. There's just been no follow-up. OG, 17-3 already.
Yeah, like the Knicks, once again, like we didn't get enough. Like he needs to do something for his team now. He's gotten such a good start, but I haven't felt like he's done anything important for his team. He has to try and at least scout out this kind of movements, or at least set up kills and other plays if he can't save his team.
Can he still, like, is it still viable to go for those plays after all the fights OG have won?
I mean, you don't have to get kills, at least scout for information. You need to know where this gang squad is going, the Tusk, the Doom, and the Tiny. You have to do something to at least prevent them from ganking your core so easily. Like, the Razor is not going to be able to do much apart from pushing out lanes right now. Him, them, the PL, and the Wyvern, they'll be more focused on farming. So is the Starter, which wants to get his dagger. Like, Nyx is the only person that is, I mean, the best person to do the team stuff right now. Like, scout, give information, try to set up kills.
Yeah, meanwhile, you're talking about the importance of scouting for NaVi, but just that vision is so good for OG. Deep, aggressive wards on the top and bottom halves of the map, and their heroes pushing in.
They have like their entrance, like one of their entrance covered with sentry, the other lane there's a sentry in another lane, so a lot of spaces covered to scout out the Nyx.
And, well, that Dusa that got shut down early, no longer. She is the leader in CS, she is the leader in net worth, and she still hasn't really seen a fight. That is not good for NaVi.
Yep, and Nyx still needs levels for the mana burn. You want to have your max mana burn against the Dusa soon. This Dusa is coming online, or it's already online, taking your towers.
Hurricane Pike completed now, has the Master Madness. Still a relatively small mana pool here. As Neko almost finished off by No Tail mid, but more importantly, the tower bottom is picked off by OG.
Bro, when is this Slada gonna get a dagger?
He spent the whole game roaming, and he's largely been punished for it. Roger sitting on 9 CS, the lowest in the game. OG already threatening high ground. Only 21 minutes in, the tower down to half health.
Oh my
god,
that
is a huge amount of damage.
He's not buying dagger on the Nyx. Buying axe.
He's already expecting to be bottled up in the base, it feels like.
No, but then, if you don't have dagger, then how are they going to do anything? How are they going to start fights? And Sala has, like, literally no space to get his dagger.
Oh, huge risk here. NaVi thinking about Roche perhaps as Roger moves into the pit. Surely they're not going to go for this.
God, look at the wards around them. I mean, they know if they don't smoke for this, they are not going to be able to get away.
I've seen some risky plays by NaVi this tournament, but that would take the cake.
OG is smoking now, so they saw the attempt. They're coming over to cover the area.
Hey, Neko! Hey, buddy, how you doing? Quick, easy kill for OG, but they're going to look for another. Does Dendi get scouted out? Shards come through again, just barely missing Jerax. Won't cage him in. So Dendi dodges that. But OG continue pursuit. They're heading north. They find the Nyx. They toss him back. Gets the carapace off, but the snowball dodges it. The avalanche punch concludes the game.
Man, this gang squad, Tiny, Tusk, Doom. Come on, man. They're just rolling over NaVi everywhere.
Crystallize maybe gets a freebie here. Tries to go for Jerax. Even that is not a freebie. Just can't finish him off once the mana pool is gone.
And he's quite tanky though. He has the Spirit Vessel. 1600 HP. I mean, OG is gonna hit a point of critical mass with this too, so they're gonna like push and look to siege the high ground soon. Try to get the Roche and then siege the high ground. Do they have a medallion? Nope. But Doom has the aura, the pack leader's aura, so they have a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, they can definitely take Roche, and the vision's still pretty good to do it as well as they look for the toss up and down into the Ice Blast. Roger, how do you farm a dagger when that keeps on happening? It's just not in the cards. Jerax being chased out now, might actually be a return kill. Crystallize looking to bring him down, jumping forward, does score it, but then they doom up the Wyvern, prevent the Winter's Curse as No-Tail leaps in deeper. Dendy, decent amount of damage stolen if he could just stay alive, but the Infernal Blade too much. The club will finish him. Quick toss in there at the end, and OG chasing for more, cutting NaVi off if they try to sweep around bottom, but they'll shrine up and stay away.
Larry David, I'm starting to think this Midas on Nyx is actually a mistake.
Needed the straight blink, you feel?
Yeah, to make space. Even though it's a very good item on Nyx, maybe get the Midas later, but right now they're having a huge problem with no one doing stuff to make space for others. That's
and
why
your
they keep
support,
getting...
like your Slardar needs a blink to initiate. He's not a he's not a Nyx or a Tusk who can just roll in.
Yeah.
Or walk in under Vendetta.
They are very claustrophobic right now. They don't have space for anything.
And they've dropped. Look at all these sentries they've dropped, but still, there's lots of wards up for OG. They're feeling the heat.
This Tiny is just doing so much work. One of No-Tail's best games in this tournament.
Well, it's an old comfort here. It doesn't have his good old partner, the Io. Seneko will at least get a ward. The Ice Blast maybe not quite enough to finish him off. It looks like he will survive, and NaVi, they punish No-Tail. Oh, that's costly.
I guess that was my fault.
Yeah, the cloak saving Seneko's life, and then the 5-man counter gank ending No-Tail's. Oh, does that lead to a Roche? He's got no buyback. I mean, surely NaVi can't do this. Surely
that was my fault. LD, that was my fault. I
you take full responsibility.
Yeah, gladly take the blame.
The NaVi fans, Winter, they thank you. Not only did you jinx it for OG, but you also ended the dream that we were hoping for.
Dream?
It was almost 322, but we didn't get there.
It's far from 322.
It was 3-19. It was 3-19 Winter. No longer. Winter's Curse takes many forms.
Thank you, Lord Dank.
Oh.
The tankers of them all.
Is this the start of the comeback? They've got that blink on Roger. Now the scan found Jerax. They get the Corrosive Haze on him. Snowball's way to the creeps. Goes for the quick TP out. Shards Roger off. And the PL Illusions can't finish him. Somebody stop this man.
This Tusker is so good.
Now S4 called out, but that's a very difficult kill. Ice Blast coming in to counter it. They have a Doom ready. They're going to unleash on Dendy, but he did get off the static Linketless, so it's a slightly wasted Doom here. Does keep him alive. Blinking forward, still hunting him. Is the pursuit worthwhile? Crystallize gonna cut S4 off, can't finish Dendy. Comes right back in. Tasers him once and gets that quick kill. So that's 2 big streaks ended for OG. It's still, though, a 10,000 gold lead nearly.
But that gave them so much. Like those two, like I think was it like almost 2,000 gold. Those 2 kills.
Must have been, yeah. That one alone was 1,200 gold swing, 1,300 gold swing.
It's a very big deal.
The other one was bigger. No-Tail had a longer streak.
Oh, Aghanim's Nyx. But you don't have dagger. But never mind, Slardar has dagger now. I always have this thing against Nyx that don't buy dagger. Oh, they scanned the other side.
Dire not going to scout this one coming. At least not the ganking smoked heroes. But the Sigil, well, we'll see Seneko, and now time for a full-scale retreat. No-Tail blinks in. With this DD rune, Winter, they could shred the Roche. They also do have the medallion on the AA and OG. That's what they want. They want the Aegis. They want Santa Roshan.
No Doom though, and this Aghanim's Nyx. I don't think it's an easy task for them to get Roche.
Especially when he's got that position. You know, that's such a difficult place to assault.
Now you're gonna want to have an Aether Lance and a Kaya on this Nyx. And things will be very, very fun for him.
This series, it's been, you know, the games have been back and forth. Just when one team starts to get out of control, there's a couple of key kills, ganks, opportunities, and on paper it's still an OG game, but
sometimes it's item timings. Like a team that was behind using their item timing very well, getting something in return. And this Dusa is gonna have his BKB, essential item against the Nyx.
So with that BKB, what's next? Roche? Do they push? What are you thinking?
Roche. Try to get the Solar if you can, but poor Fly, don't think he'll be managed to get the Solar. So I think they're gonna do with this medallion and try to get the Roche. Put it on the Dusa and siege the high ground.
No Tail starts it straight onto the Wyvern and done. Quick kill. Roger even committed forward. The Carapace is there. The 3-hero stun comes through, but can they fight from a deficit? S4 still is the Doom, and now the Stone Gaze Dusa charges in. General just sitting underground. So difficult to kill, but the BKB punches its way through his defenses, and the Cockroach will be squashed. Make it 4 as Crystallize gets cleaned up. Forget about Roche now. It's high ground time. The buyback comes out. OG putting NaVi on the hot seat.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This should be Rex, right? So Tiny and Dusa.
If they
commit,
should.
They have damage. They have so much damage.
Maybe they're worried about these buybacks. But there's not
you
anything for NaVi.
You want to force the buybacks and back.
Oh, blink in, toss back. Dendy, there's some NaVi magic for you. They'll get the kill. Razor out for a minute. It does have the buyback, but they can just sit behind the Dusa. They'll take that melee down. Ranged could be next if OG stick around, but they'll retreat. They'll reset. They're now in great position for the next Roche and maybe the end of the game. This gold lead is getting pretty insurmountable when there's 17,000 and shrines dropping. Enemy ancients being farmed. OG can put NaVi in a stranglehold.
And they use buyback on the PL. No items for PL for some time. Bad news. I think they have to contest the Roche. This is their last draw. They need to fight the Roche and try to win here. If you're NaVi, get a big curse from Soneko.
If they get an Aegis, it's just like a guaranteed second lane at that point, but they might just not even have to get the Aegis first. Crystallize caught out, has to run away. The Doom comes on the Nyx, such a key part of the team fight, and he's instantly deleted, out for a minute. So too is the Wyvern. Supports and team fight are off, and OG, oh, they're onto the pit.
There goes your Roche. There goes your Roche.
And probably your game. It's very, very tough sledding for NaVi.
Yeah, very grim from here now. Like, that was their last chance, I think, to contest the Roche and try to fight back from there. I mean, they have to rely on some major outplay to win the next fight against the Aegis on the Dusa. Okay, Roger, Afu.
I don't really feel like OG need that Aegis anyway, but he's not even going to try for it.
I mean, it's about securing the game, bro.
Oh, here we go again with the bros. The bros are coming out. It's never a good thing when you start broing too much, Winter. Trying to find Jarex here bottom. But he's already TP'd out.
Soldier's fortune.
I guess NaVi get a ward down. You know, they try to reestablish control of this jungle, but OG are headed straight down top. 5 heroes grouping up, sit behind the Dusa.
How many buybacks do they have? Okay, 1. Razor. They're gonna need it.
And he needs an item. He's just... I don't know if he can
I
even
mean, the
do anything with the
buyback.
buyback.
Yeah, the buyback could stall the push, but it doesn't win them the game if he has to do it. Like, eventually it's just gonna be too overwhelming. I mean, it is already overwhelming, the Dusa.
Dusa sitting out in front. He's gonna take some long-range chip damage here, but with the completed Maelstrom can chew through these illusions fairly quickly. They may not force it just yet, they're kind of waiting. In comes S4, AC complete, and probably now is going to be go time. Could see that blink toss back from No Tail to initiate a fight. If they want to.
Do they even need to initiate a fight? Just get the buildings?
Oh, they want to fight. They're going to smoke up. Oh, they can sneak in mid, but there's a sentry waiting. So, I guess NaVi... hoping to be prepared, but the smoke that they can't see as Crystallize gets pushed back. S4 not able to find the Doom target, has the BKB.
I mean they have to be careful when they dive like this. It opens up a lot of possibilities for the curse to be a big one.
And you can see at the Glimmer Cape that Seneko is trying to patiently wait for that opportunity.
I think that's the most dangerous tool that NaVi have right now. You insta-kill like maybe one guy right away. Like even the Doom can die if the Dusa or Tiny's around.
OG playing this very patiently. They're gonna reset. 22k gold lead. They have a Dusa Doom. It's not like there's any hurry.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, but still, you don't want the Nyx to farm, like the game to go on, and the Nyx to have like one or two more items, like I said, the Kaya, the Aether Lens. Then that would be like so problematic to push.
No, good news for them is he's not really farming all that much. It's gonna be mostly the passive gold gain if he's gonna get those items. Or a fight.
Gold talent, bro, and Midas just slowly get the 60 gold talent.
We're talking very slowly. Seneko going for the TP out with the Glimmer Cape. Nope, they got him. Vision ready, Fly came prepared with the Sentry. So, no Wyvern and no buyback for the Wyvern. Oh, if OG get there in time, this is surely the Rex. And Notel, he's not even gonna wait. Just blinks in, quick toss, quick avalanche, Ice Blast completes it, they score the kill, and gets out. So now make it a two-man power play, 5v3, make it 6v3 with the Aegis and the Blink, the Doom. They're trying to make it a 6v2 as they force that Nyx back on his heels, try to control him, laying into him, Infernal Blade, a few more auto attacks, that's 4. Buyback coming for the Nyx for round number 2, but the Brax are now exposed, the Aegis still up, stone gazing them away, eyes on the prize for OG. This melee about to drop. Indeed, it will fall. They look to jump on resolution, but still has that second life. Even if they kill him once, NaVi in full-on desperation mode. Their tournament lives on the line and likely out of their hands now, as S4 is giving them the okay. That was okay for OG indeed. Just 3 racks to go. Or 4 actually, but 2 of them ranged.
And 2 buybacks, right? Yeah, 2 buybacks.
Only 1 melee left. And if OG want, they can even sit back, wait for the next round of items. They're that far ahead that they almost have the next set. You're looking at a Dusa with another 3,000 gold in the bank.
Butterfly, I think that's the next big item they have. I mean, this Lotus and this Solar on the 2 supports are just gonna make this Medusa. I mean, she is already almost unkillable.
NaVi going for a big dive. They are gonna find Notel. Can they kill him though? That's the question. Shards coming in. Ice Blast is there. PL dodging away. Do they really want to chase the Tiny up that hill? That seems very dangerous. But while they decide not to chase him up the hill, S4 comes down the hill, just starts swatting people. The curse, well, it's locking them in position, but the Solar Crest mitigates a lot of what Notel could have done to his teammate Jerax, and so he'll survive, stands through it. The Nyx forced to burrow, try to get away, toss him up, straight out of the ground, back under. But he just can't take the punishment that OG are dishing out. TPs, frantic retreat, he's got the gem, and he might lose it. The long range Infernal Blade swats him. The bug has been completely broken up into bits, and now OG. Not even gonna bother with that gem, they'll just go for the high ground. Not a whole lot they can do at this point, Winter. That's how it feels, as Roger almost gets soloed by Notel. The roll-in from Jerax completes it. The end is nigh for NaVi. OG looking for this 3rd melee racks, this 3rd lane to be shoved in permanently. NaVi, another minor, it seems, where they get close, but just can't win those crucial games. The GG is called, and the day is OG's. They go to the grand finals here at MDL Macau. Do so in impressive fashion in game number 2.
Yep, much more like discipline. I mean, there were still like 1 or 2 small mistakes, but they're getting more polish, which is like a big deal, you know, when you're playing a LAN event. Like across the days, you want to get better. Like you might not be good at the start, not very good at the start, but as long as you keep getting better across the days, you'll be good enough eventually to win, you know.
Yeah, what are your big takeaways here for the 2 teams? Obviously, OG wins. They move on to the grand finals. Any like major issues you see that TNC or VP might be able to expose? And then on the flip side, like what does NaVi need to work on?
I think for OG, it's like they give away some random kills sometimes, like on no tail and the like S4. And sometimes they have this thing of they're trying to do too much syndrome when they're already fine. Like some games, it's okay to like keep trying to push it more because if you're in a bad spot, someone needs to step up. But sometimes I feel like this game, for example, like they after the mid game, Dusa caught up, they were quite comfortable, but they still tried to press the advantage. Gave away remember the 2 kills they gave away? Gave like what 2K plus gold. Those kind of kills could be very detrimental in a closer game.
Yeah, I guess if you're Navi, you get a few pro circuit points, not very many losing this match, but they have made it into the points for another tournament, so it's not all bad for them. They are showing like they're close. They're not quite there yet with the next tier of teams, but they definitely have that potential.
Yep, they're getting better, they're improving, and they're very good at abusing item like timings, making good moves as a team. But in this event, I think their major concern is like the early 10 minutes. A lot of games they are losing a lot after the laning phase, which is not very common for Navi though. Navi before is like they win the lanes, but then they have problems later. That was what 1-2 months ago. But now it's like they're losing the early game and then they do well later.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to look back at game 1 especially and feel like that was a game that they should have won, could have won, if they just played a little bit cleaner down the stretch. So
even this game, the start was great. They were doing well in like across the board. All lanes are doing well.
I feel like OG was just reading their minds, honestly. They were just ready for every Navi move.
I think the Nyx Midas, after watching the whole game, I think
really hurt them.
Maybe if he got the Midas, but he was still active in like scout, because the ganks they got too much done with the Tusk Doom, like especially the Tiny's rotation. They got too much done, and like on the other hand, Navi didn't really get much done with their Nyx, and the rest of the heroes were all trying to, like especially the Starter trying to get his dagger, and Pia and Razor doesn't really want to move around too much. I don't know. I feel that's what was lacking just now.
So OG take it. They'll either face VP or TNC in the finals. Do you favor them against those teams? How do you think they stack up?
I think VP is maybe a bit stronger, even though they have a stand-in. Yeah, TNC maybe I think more equal to OG. I think TNC, Navi, OG they are quite close, but VP is a bit higher.
Okay.
Even though they have a stand.
Art style has been playing well, and Lil has really adjusted nicely to that like slightly more selfless role.
They just need to know what to pick for him, and I think they already found out.
There you go. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. That's going to do it for me, Mr. Parker. Gods will be stepping in, joining Winter for the next game, and then you'll have OD Pixel for the grand final. So VP versus TNC coming up next. Imagine we'll have a bit of a break while they introduce the teams, get set, so you definitely have time to step out, but don't go too far. We've got more MDL Macau action coming your way later today. And the winner of that series, of course, will face OG in the grand final. So congrats to OG. They move on. And thank you all for joining us. Also, be sure, if you enjoy Cyclops' casting, check it out. Twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit2. And he'll be covering all of the games simultaneously. But if you want us to have a more traditional cast, stick here. Gods will be joining Winter in a little bit to bring you VP with Art Style standing in versus TNC. Thanks for joining.